Hey, it's your boy AJ back with another freaking video, and today I'm here with a Baddies South reunion recap. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, it was a waste of my 40 minutes. I can't even believe it's 3 parts to this reunion, child. Okay, so I have covered the whole Baddies season, well, majority of the Baddies season, so I do have a playlist, you guys, so it's gonna pop up somewhere, child. It's gonna pop up somewhere, go watch it, go get entertained. But today we're here to talk about part 2 of the reunion, so roll the intro, we're gonna get right on into it. So starting off the episode, you guys, they start with Rolly popping Scotty. You guys, y'all know that Scotty had got popped real bad. Like she had got slapped real bad by Rolly the other episode. So that's where the episode starts back today. So at this point, Scotty is just flopping around. She really looked like a fish child. She's just flopping all around because Rolly didn't got her real good. Like she got her real good. And that was kind of embarrassing. It was real embarrassing, not kind of child. It was real embarrassing to see Scotty just flopping around like that. Like it was a mess. So the stage is completely chaotic. Scotty is on the ground trying to get to Rolly. She throwing shit, trying to pick stuff up. Staff is telling them like, watch her, watch her, watch her. On the other side of the stage, Natalie and Slim is still doing their back and forth, and that's just a mess. At this point, Slim hops off the couch and she's running behind the couch and knocks over this light, and she ends up tripping over the light, baby, trying to get to Natalie. It's just so much going on both parts of the stage. So while Natalie and Slim is having their altercation on the left side of the stage, like bitches is falling, bitches is just all over the stage looking crazy, child. Of course, Scotty takes a little page out of Rolly books and use that as a distraction and runs up to kick Rolly. I said, oh my god, baby, oh my god. I said, Rolly, why did you teach her that good trick, girl? Why did you teach her that good trick? I don't know if Scotty actually got to Rolly, but Rolly did get to the ground. I don't know if Rolly moved too fast and fell, or Scotty got to her, but that happened. So at this point, Rolly is screaming, kicking ass bitch, because Scotty didn't kick somebody. Natalie is still on the other stage kicking. It's just a kicking ass mess. So we have 2 big altercations still going on stage. Of course, Rock, like I talked to y'all in all these videos, I just can't stand her. When she sees the chaos and she sees the fire, baby, she knows she grabbed her gasoline. So she's sitting there making commentary about Natalie, making commentary about actually everything that's going on. I'm trying to giggle, I'm trying to laugh, I'm trying to find it funny. I don't find it funny. I just find her just dumb, ignorant, and drunk. I didn't giggle. I wanted to giggle so bad. Like I tell y'all, I always go in with an open heart with Rock. I try to feel her out, but it don't never give to me. So I was completely just over her commentary, over her. I tried to giggle. I didn't find her, what she was saying, funny. Even knowing she was saying Natalie had a black eye and back this, I didn't find it funny. It was like, maybe Bree should have tried the joke. Maybe they should have had Ann do the joke, but like, or Bianca. Oh, I'm sorry, Bianca, not Ann. Log out. Maybe they should have Bianca do the joke or somebody, but like when Rock was spitting the joke, it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny, baby. Anyways, while Rock is commentating, I see cameramen on stage or security men on stage doing this, like they're literally pointing. I'm like, what is pointing? Like I thought somebody was finna get sneaked. I was like, what is going on? What are they pointing at? What are they pointing at? Tell me why they were pointing Natalie off stage, baby. They cut the cameras to Natalie, and I said, all I could do is gasp with dear air. Like it was so much. Like I began to gag. Like I was literally, like it felt like something was on my neck. I was gagged. Like I could not breathe once I seen it. Like I know she had got beat the fuck up, but that it just gagged me. So they cut back to Rolly. Rolly is on stage saying, Natalie is being a sugar mama because there's talks and the mingles of chit chats about Natalie actually paying for Curtis. He's paying for his lifestyle basically. So Rolly is on the stage telling Natalie like, look here, you out here being Curtis mama, but you actually got a child at home that needs her mama, but you always out here doing all this stuff that you too old to be, and also you pampering Curtis. So she is on the stage reading. Meanwhile, Zeus ain't cut none of this out. I thought they would at least cut that out because like this like your EP fucking on somebody from another show, like I thought they would cut that out. Rolly is sitting there reading. Rolly is sitting there giving her last gods, okay? Of course, Rock is still on stage, commentating, barking, roofing. I'm just over her part. Like, I wish they were all mic'd up and they could have cut her mic just at a 0 and I couldn't have heard nothing. I just would have seen her marching around like somebody Smurfette. So, after they get finished giving Rock the camera time she must needed and wanted and was desiring, they cut to Natalie. She's backstage running like a bitch on Mari. She is running. It really kind of just set into me that I feel like she had her adrenaline just pumping, 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 where she didn't even realize, girl, you got a fucked up eye. So I feel like when she got behind that stage and she realized like, oh my God, my eye, she started to sprint. Like she was running from the cameras as if she wasn't executive producer. Like she was sprinting and gave real Maury tease, honey. So of course Natalie is seeing, you know, reunion is over. Once she gets her ass beat, reunion is over. Like, okay, it's time for my check to be cut and cameras leave, like it's over. So she's leaving out and she gets gagged by a fan. The fan was Sydney Starr, a child. Sydney Starr is still out there.
Oh, shit, here we go. Guys, she want to have a conversation. I just want to talk.
At this point, I'm hearing that Rock said it's like 2 a.m. So why is Sydney Starr still outside waiting for the girls to come out? And it's 2 a.m. Sydney Starr is outside harassing Miss Natalie Nunn, and Natalie is trying to push it. Of course, she's trying to push it. I think she was trying to get back to her car to get them glasses she was going to put on later on in the episode to hide that black eye. But Natalie doesn't want any type of conversation with Sydney Starr at all. So cameras cut back in. The girls are still arguing, going back and forth. Nothing to really be stated about that. Commentary, I don't really have much for that little quick scene. They flip the cameras back to outside where Natalie Nunn is. Natalie is outside talking to production, child. She just sounds like she's struggling. She sounds like she's special needs. She sounds like she had a lift. The thing on her eye was so big it was fucking with the tongue. She couldn't even talk. Oh my God. She was outside struggling to talk her shit. She was trying to say how she was the baddest bad girl and all that. And I'm looking at you like, try again next week. Girl, wait till it wasn't giving that. It was not giving that at all. It was actually embarrassing. And I know she was embarrassed. She was trying to play like I'm not embarrassed, but I was embarrassed for her. That's how I know she was embarrassed. So Natalie's out there, she's screaming, she's doing the most. At this point, it's 2 a.m. like I said. Like the cops should have been called, to be honest. Like, y'all doing all this outside of the venue at 2 a.m. They going back and forth. I don't know what they tell Natalie off camera, but she ends up turning back around to head inside of the building to return to the reunion. Once she's headed back in, Sydney Starr stops her again and said, like, look here, I flew floor hours, I bought all this, I bought all that. You told me I could come in the reunion, what's going on? Natalie tells her on camera, look here, you can't come in the reunion. We just got started. The girls are just getting on stage. A lot's going on. Somebody will come back and get you. Sydney, I don't know. I don't know if I would have been doing all this for just free camera time. It genuinely seems like nobody's cutting her a check. At first, I was thinking like maybe Zeus was breaking her off a little dough. But now it kind of seems like Sydney is really like, I don't know. I don't want to say mentally ill. But it's just something going on where Sydney keeps feeling like she gonna show up to these events and they're gonna be like, okay, since you're here, just join the casting, just join. And it's not gonna work, Sydney. It's not. They're just playing you for camera time, and they're getting basically free talent. You giving them free content. All the other girls there, they got paid to be there. You were outside free with your own money used to fly out, and they just got you in like 3-4 scenes, girl. 3-4 scenes that they aired, and you probably ain't got a crumb, a dime, a penny, a quarter, nothing for it. Back inside, you guys, they're getting the girls situated. The girls are getting ready to sit down. Rolly is walking on stage, and all I hear is, hey, 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 hey. Baby, tell me why Scotty with nobody is running towards Rolly to attack her. She did a little something, but Rolly ate them, child. Rolly continued walking with like, did I feel something? Did I get touched? What happened, girl? Was something bumping the wind? Like, what happened? At this point, I was thinking like, damn, Scotty, like, you really going out bad. Scotty trying to get revenge every itch, every time she can. That's what's making her go out even worse. But after that happens, the girls cool down. It's time to start the reunion. Well, they try to start the reunion. So the girls are sitting down, questions are being asked. Out of nowhere, Cedar Chucky, aka Rock, aka Smurfette, blue-headed ass bitch, she gets up, runs, and attacks Slim. And Slim, I was ready for it. This time Slim was ready. Look here, it took Slim 4 times, but this time she was ready. This time she was ready. So Slim was like trying to put up a fight. You know, she was trying to put up a fight, and I did not like that Rock did that. I feel like Rock just didn't know what to do with herself. Rock has this thing where if she's not the center of attention, if she's not the one fighting, if she's not the one causing the commotion, she's going to try to find her way in through whatever crack. And I was just I'd just be so disappointed with her, because I literally try to go in every episode with an open heart and try to like her, but it just don't get it. She just gave sloppy ass bitch. It just really gave mess. It just gave horrible. So after they fight, Rock was looking a damn mess. She was actually gagged. Like, Rock didn't know she was finna get rocked that time. Girl, I give it to Slim. Slim put up a fight. I'm not gonna say Slim won, but Slim did. She did put up a fight. She had Rock looking stupid. So Rock had to run on out with a man Blueface out there in the green room, child, because Rock was not ready for that one. Rock was not ready for that one. But, you know, Rock was a drunk bitch fighting with a girl at 2 a.m. in the morning and got her ass rocked. No pun intended. But Slim was looking a mess. One of Slim's lashes was gone, but Slim was still looking like yummy bitch. Yummy bitch. So when Rock storms out into the room with Blueface, she's literally out there lying to cameras. I don't know what happened. I don't know what type of mind reset she went through when she walked outside of them stage doors. But she's talking about bitches doing the most for cameras. This one I did. But she was literally been in the center of this stage the whole episode, screaming, commentating, refereeing, whatever you want, whatever y'all want to call it. She been sitting there doing this. Then you just attack Slim. You doing all this and ain't nobody, like everybody just trying to sit down on the stage, like no questions have even been asked for y'all to be triggered this type of way. So I was like, Rock, girl, shut up. Every time I try to, I'm like, girl, shut up. Girl, you the bitch that's doing it for the cameras. Like, shut up. You sitting there hollering about you the highest paid on the stage. And Lord knows if you the highest paid, let me not go there. I ain't gonna read like that, but if you the highest paid, Lord have mercy. That's all I'm gonna say. Lord have mercy. So the girls are back inside answering questions. Rock's still outside or whatever, but I guess they let her back in. They let her back in. She's completely changed, like wig cap gone. She's in Zeus hoodie. Like love to put people in these ugly ass black hoodies. She in the Zeus hoodie, child, and she just starts to walk towards Slim. Now, if you peep Rolly, she a real ass bitch. Rolly didn't know what to do. Rolly was trying her best to reach over and grab slim ass off the couch and maybe throw her on top of Rolly. Like Rolly was trying to get to her the best she could. But girl, Rock got to her first. Rock got to her first, and I just was so disgusted about that shit. Rock is the type of bitch, if somebody one up her, she feel like she gonna have to keep trying over to again until she get her W again. You see, Rock is the type of bitch to get her ass shot. You see, you get your ass shot doing shit like that. You know, you take your L, go home, cry to your mama, cry to your nigga. You do whatever you do, but you don't keep coming after a bitch after they, you know, did what they have to do. But I don't see Rock in these streets doing the stuff she doing, protected on contract as Zeus. We ain't even gonna chat about that, but she's heavily protected by this contract and she knows it. And I just feel like Rock wouldn't do this shit in the streets. We done seen her do it with like baby mamas, but you never see Rock going at a random ass bitch. Like a random ass bitch, you never hear her going at a random ass bitch. You hear she going at a family member. She going at her boyfriend's family. You never hear her going at just a random at the street, because she know a random off the street will probably dog her shit. But the people she fight on these shows, the people she fight in her family, well, they have a certain, you know, oh, I ain't gonna do that to you. Oh, I ain't gonna do that. A bitch off the street, a bitch from Memphis. Girl, mom be planning the funeral for her ass, I ain't lying. But yeah, Rock is the type of girl that can't take an L. She'll rather take death over an L. So I just pray for her and her lifestyle, because that's just a lot. She have a lot going on. But hopefully this shit that she do is just for the cameras and shit. The shit she say she claimed, bitch, is acting for the camera. I think she always acting for the camera. Anyways, moving right along. Scotty comes back in on stage, still crying about getting her ass towed up by Rolly. And I'm just over the situation. Like at this point, I'm like, Scotty, shut up. Like, shut up. Like, shut up. Like, I was so frustrated. Like, I wanted her to shut up so bad. So bad. Like, she was crying so bad. So bad. And I just needed her to shut up. But, of course, Rolly made my day. She had a rebuttal. She was like, bitch, you kicked me like a fucking kangaroo. And I died. I hit the floor. I hit the motherfucking floor because it was the truth. Girl, all the girls was just kicking it. All the girls were kangaroos that night. So, after complete chaos for like 25 to 30 minutes of the episode, they finally get the girls to sit down. Now, they get the girls to sit down. I don't know what question is asked, what topic is brought up. I don't know. All I know is Rock begins to, you know, talk and express how she's feeling. I don't give a fuck about what she was talking about. So I began to text on my phone and just do me. But I look up and the bitch is crying. Look here, girl. Save your crocodile tears. I didn't need them. I didn't care anything about what she was crying about. She was so drunk and just sloppy and just messy. I didn't try. Like you couldn't bring me in emotionally after you just did all that. Like you fought a girl randomly with no questions asked, no topic asked, no nothing, just 2 times for no reason at all. And then you try to have somebody connect with you on an emotional level and you crying and shit. Girl, please shut the fuck up. I wasn't studying what she had to say at all. Literally, I tuned her out. I started to scroll. I actually started to laugh when I see her crying. So the host moved into the conversation of what happened between Persuasion and Rock in the beginning of the season. Persuasion is saying X, Y, and Z, and she's explaining her side of the situation. And Rock is just over talking. talking, over talking. At that point, I wanted her off of the stage. Like, I was getting a headache. My high was blue. I was ready for the episode to be over. Like, Rock was really killing the whole, she was killing the whole vibe for me. Like, she really is. I hate when the bitch fuck up my watch. Like, don't fuck up my high, don't fuck up my watch. Like, I was actually somewhat enjoying the reunion, even though it was chaotic. But Rock constantly interrupted and like just being a drunk, sloppy ass hoe. Like, it was irking. I began to get a headache. I wanted to hear what Persuasion had to say. Like, I've been watching this episode 30 minutes at this point. I want to hear what somebody has to say. And Rock is just rock, just barking like a rock rider. Like, shut up. Like, shut up. I was trying to hear what Persuasion was saying. So, they cut back to Natalie. She's behind the stage. Of course, she has her glasses on now, child. She's like, okay, bitch, my eyes starting to puff up. Let me put my glasses on and let me do a little shit talking. So, I guess they were trying to keep her separated from Rolly, and they was trying to wait till it died down a little bit before they put her back on stage. And Natalie was outside of the door screaming like, hey, let me see what's going on my stage. I want to hear what's going on my stage. And at that point, Rolly was talking. So Rolly is talking on stage, and Natalie is still behind the doors of the stage, and she's literally screaming like, shut that fat bitch up, shut that fat bitch up. And I'm thinking in my head like, girl, you like a 4-count nigga away from Rolly's side. And Rolly is beautiful, by the way, but like, Natalie, we have literally watched you blow up. Like, we literally, every time we see Natalie get on a new Zeus production, she's 20 pounds better. Down from the conversation they had, you know, years ago, the first thing they had ever done with Zeus, Natalie, we first seen Natalie, we was like, ooh, child. Then the Baddies, ATL, the conversation with Red, Bad Boys Club, Baddies South. Every time we see Natalie, she's just blowing up more and more and more. That's how you know she getting paid well, because she eating good. But like, to be on this stage or behind the stage, whatever you want to say, talking about somebody's weight when you was, like I say, a 4-count nugget away, it's real questionable behavior here. I'm sorry. So, moving back on stage. On stage, Jayla is trying to talk. They're asked Jayla about a question or a situation. I can't remember what situation they were specifically talking about because I was over the reunion at that point. But Jayla's trying to talk. Rock is literally still rock wild and just barking over her. Now, you know, Jayla and Rock are like this, allegedly. And I could see Jayla begin to get frustrated. Jayla was beginning to get frustrated, and Jayla was like, look here, you know, hey, Rock, calm down, cool down, let me speak. But here go Rock, still barking, still just flopping them gums, just moving them yams. At this point, I'm annoyed. I begin to tap out again. I couldn't do it at all. So fast forward, they move to Natalie. She's still outside of the stage, and they have Scotty with nobody come out there to talk to us. So Scotty with nobody don't even notice her ass is highly in trouble. Natalie is outside barking, mad, running around because Scotty with nobody didn't hop into the fight. And Natalie is saying, you know, the only bitch coming back is Rock. You know, Scotty, how would you do that? You know, we ride for each other, like that's the reason you're here is because we rode for each other. I'm like, girl, look here, you wanted Scotty with nobody to get her ass beat up 4-5 times tonight to save you, to help you. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one at all. But their issue was quickly mended, child. Scotty ended up asking Natalie, like, let me get a little shot out of your bottle. And their situation is mended. So that didn't last too long. Back on stage, the girls get to talk a little bit. Rock calms down. She's not interrupting as much, but the conversation ends up moving along where Persuasion is asked, you know, were you bullying Rock? Like, what was going on? Why was you saying something constantly to Rock when y'all first got into the house? So in the middle of Persuasion trying to explain this conversation, Rock gets her drunk ass up and attacks Persuasion. Well, tries to. They really broke that up real fast, and Persuasion looked real good, so I'm happy they broke that up real fast. Okay, shout out to you, Persuasion, you look good. Okay, but it was a mess. It was a complete mess. It was a complete mess. Y'all should have seen how my face hit the ground when I seen them say next on Baddies reunion. I said, this is not over. This is not over. Because usually if the reunions are this of a mess with Zeus, they'll just end them. They'll just end up like, okay, it's not going anywhere. We're done. And it looked like they were there for a long time. Like, they literally was saying it was 2 a.m. There's no way. Maybe there was like some nice ass check cut for the reunion, but there's no way I could have been sitting there not getting through any questions. It's 2 a.m. I'm tired. No. So you guys, I guess I'll see y'all again next week for part 3 reunion. I didn't expect it at all. Like I said, like I've been saying, I thought it was gonna be a 2-part thing, but knowing Zeus, it might be a 6-part reunion. Reunion might be longer than the season. But anyways, I love y'all so much. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I have to record this because I got a busy day tomorrow. But anyways, I love y'all so much and I'll see y'all in a different video. Bye.